On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside. It's Davison. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Here's Moore to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the gun, on 3rd down, Ncaa Moore using the quick game. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Caught, and he's got room. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make this...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, they hoped up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls in.
He's got him this time. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Ncaa Moore. Got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On the direct snap, it's Davison. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Headed outside, it's Lacey. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Trying to impose their will with the run. Picks up the first down. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. He'll try the left side. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Moore from the gun on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Smashes ahead. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Looking for room. It's Davison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Offense in an empty set. Throwing Moore. The screen. He can go. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Moore will throw. The screen, he's got wheels. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, second and 10. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be third and 6. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. The run inside. It's Davison. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive.
Maybe a crease. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. This time he wants to throw. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fourth down, Moore. Slings it. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. On the run, it's Lacey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Got it. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just... way, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Running inside, it's Lacey.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No.
Just plowing ahead. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark him right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give to Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Right on the money. Could not make his way to the corner.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd down, here's Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. The run inside. It's Davison. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Moore. Lets it fly. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown level. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll line up to go for two. He wants to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Here's Moore to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Moore to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got a little grass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Ncaa Moore on the run, still looking. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's it! A sack to end it as they finish off this one in style. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a
welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Florida State Seminoles. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. In the locker room, he's telling his team before the game, this is the beginning of next year. They are a little disappointed they didn't make it to the college football playoff, but they want to use these extra 15 practices, this bowl game opportunity, as a starting point for next season. The next season starts today. That's the message as they take the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's got a crease, and he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way. Getting blocks down the field, and it's a nice game for the back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Fights off a defender. Oh, look. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Just refusing to be brought down. What an effort.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Now the handoff. A quick juke. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Open field ahead. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles. Breaks away to the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Design quarterback run. Running with purpose. Passes the 40. QB breaking away. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. He would not be denied.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can call the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a handoff. Got an opening here. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
Touchdown, Seminoles. Caught in the end zone.
Well, you knew he was going to target his guy down here near the goal line, and they get the matchup that they want. It's a really great throw in single coverage, but it's a better catch. This wide receiver is the go-to guy, and they go to him here for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Sees an opening. Brought down on the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
Now it's second down here. And now the running back's got it again. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is the exact reason that you get aggressive on second and short. Look at the defense. They're selling out to stop the run, and they do here, and they provide themselves with a chance to get off the field on third down. But as an offensive play caller, look at those safeties. They're down low. Take a
Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. As the first down is still going. And he make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way. I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's an important 1st down on that running play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. They take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Daniels. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's reel in. It's Singleton. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
The back is It's always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for this offense.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense. And here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. First down and more. He's still running. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Offense getting set, second down play here. Dropping back, it's Bet. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Tight end goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, we got a slugfest here. Tie game here. Great stop inside of a minute. They prevent the opposition from going in and scoring before halftime. Now just a little time. They maybe have a couple of snaps to get themselves some points.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Back to throw. It's Daniels. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And now Penn State will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks out fourth. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, we always talk about the middle portion of these games and how important it is, and I know every coach wants to have the first possession of the second half, and so they're trying to steal that right here, but man, down in this game, given great field position with this failed onside kick, I don't love it.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game. And I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Did they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It is so rare to see dime defense being played in a short yardage situation, but it pays off here because look at all the athleticism on the field, and they're able to pursue and bring this quarterback down as he's trying to scramble for the first down. This is a really nice job of pursuing and tackling.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Florida State. That's how you finish a play.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Penn State They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Caught for a touchdown.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Penn State offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Becht. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Physical run, earns the first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on a first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
All right, so you get the complete.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, he's got open space. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build into success in this part of the game. Use that quarterback and his legs, the threat of his legs, in order to get the ball down the field.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down there. They converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. Now can they punch it in on 4th and goal? To throw, it's Becht. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on 4th and goal.
Oh, what a huge stop from this defense. Chris, this is basically a turnover. You feel like this offense was going to get points, at least 3. They go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get in the backfield and sack the quarterback. I tell you what, this is going to provide a huge lift for that entire sideline going forward.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the option, it's Becht. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Becht. Grab behind the line, it's Hansen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's another deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
Get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Caught in the end zone. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw. It's Becht. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. There was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Florida State. They continue to roll up the score.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Now rolling out to his left. Finds his man. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's It's incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what would be the final play of the quarter.